Welcome students to BSL Bite Size Learning. Today's topic is unit of measurement, right? So we see a lot of things, the distance, the weight of something, volume of something, but how do we measure it, right? So we have a defined scale. When we talk about length, when we talk about weight, when we talk about volume, right? So we have a scale which starts with milli, centi, deci, meter, deca, hecto, kilo, right? So this is the basic unit of measurement. So when it comes to length, you add a meter at the end. So it's millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, decameter, hectometer, kilometer, right? So this is the basic prefix of any unit of measurement, and you add a meter when you're talking about the length, right? Now when you talk about the weight, you add gram. Okay, so milligram, centigram, decigram, gram, decagram, hectogram, kilogram, right? So this is about the weight. Now let's say you're talking about the volume, a liquid, right? So you add a liter as a suffix, right? So you use the same prefix and you add the suffix liter. Milliliter, centiliter, deciliter, liter, decaliter, hectoliter, kiloliter. So these are the units of measurement. Now what is the relationship between these units? All right. So all these units are multiples of 10 of each other. So when you convert a millimeter into a centimeter, you need to multiply by 10. Centimeter to decimeter is a multiple of 10. So decimeter to meter is multiple 10. Meter and decameter is multiple of 10. Decameter and hectometer is multiple of 10. Hectometer and kilometer is multiple of 10. Meaning, if you want to know how many centimeter, how many millimeter is there in 1 centimeter, it is 10, right? So and when you go on, right? So when you keep on increasing the unit, right? So you want to know 1 decimeter is equal to how many millimeters? So 10 times 10, it's 100. You want to know 1 meter is equal to how many millimeters, right? So it's like 10 times 10, 100 times 10, 1000 millimeter. So let's understand this by an example, right? So let's say you have 1 meter, right? And you want to know how many centimeters are there in a meter. So meter to centimeter is 10 and 10. 10 times 10, so sorry, 10 and 10, right? So 10 10 10, 100 centimeter, right? If you want to know how many meter is there in a kilometer, so you have 1 kilometer and you want to convert that kilometer into meter. So from kilometer to 10, 10 and 10, so it's like 1000 meter. That's how you convert a bigger unit into a smaller unit, right? And this is again correct for the reverse as well. Now if you want to measure the convert the unit in a liter, let's say for example, right? And you want to know how many liter are there in a kiloliter, right? So you want to know how many liters are there in 1 kiloliter. So you have a kiloliter here and then liter here. So it's like from 1 kiloliter, 10 10 and 10 is like 1000 liters. That's how you convert the unit from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. Now that you understand the unit of measurement of length, weight and volume, all you need to do is to use the suffix And then you understand that from millimeter to centimeter, this is in between, not in front of this, it's in between, right? So from millimeter to centimeter, you need to do a multiple of 10. From centimeter to decimeter, these are all bigger units. So this is a smaller unit and this is increasing, right? So this is a smaller and this is the biggest of this, right? So when you move from a smaller unit to a bigger unit, you need to do multiples of 10 and then you can convert into one unit and another. Now, there are other things or stuff that you measure, right? Such as temperature, let's say, right? So I will just give the example of units, but we will talk about those in our future lectures. So let's say you want to measure a temperature. So what is the unit of it? Any guesses? It's degree centigrade, degree Fahrenheit, something like that. If you want to measure an angle, so we spoke about this in previous lecture. So to measure an angle, the unit is degree, right? Now if you want to measure sound, right? So to measure the sound, the unit is decibel, dB. Let's measure like that, right? So it's dB, right? So there are similarly there are other units to measure the things. We will talk about all these things in future lecture. Thank you.